They have officially crossed the Rubicon of insanity, you guys. You cannot make this stuff up. In the year 2021, the truth is still stranger than fiction. United Airlines has pledged to hire women and minority candidates to be pilots, up to 50% of their pilot workforce. Now, it goes without saying that this is beyond insane, and it's a little bit nuanced. I get that, right? Like, historically, there have only been white pilots, and you know, it's one thing if you want to have diversity on your executive board at Coca-Cola, or you need more minorities to be represented at Harvard or something like that, which is still discrimination. But I'm just saying, it's one thing if you want to virtue signal and appease the mob that way. It's another thing when you're involving an aircraft at 30,000 feet with hundreds of passengers on board, millions of people below on the ground, and you want to pat yourself on the back because you hired a candidate of color or a woman. I mean, this is ridiculous. And as far as I'm concerned, I will not be flying United Airlines if they're going to hire a pilot to fly me at 30,000 feet based on how they were born, not based on them being the most qualified pilot. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, don't you need like something like 1,500 hours of flight time before you can even fly a passenger aircraft? I mean, there's a lot that goes into being a pilot. It can't just be, well, let's just set up an academy and, you know, put some women and let's get some Asians and let's. It's not a recipe. You don't just pick people to do jobs. People do jobs based on their passion, based on their skills, their abilities. I mean, this is common sense stuff, but apparently it's not that common anymore when everybody's got to be politically correct. Everyone wants to be a social justice warrior. I'm just tired of it, man. And now they're willing to die for diversity. They are willing to die for diversity. Did it ever cross their mind that maybe, just maybe, minorities and women don't want to be pilots? Maybe there's certain fields that they are drawn to, they gravitate towards certain industries. I mean, come on. It's like, hey, we don't have enough white guys in the NBA, so we're just going to put some white guys in there even though they're not good. Well, then the product's going to suck. If you don't put the best people in there regardless of race, the product's going to suck. It's like, hey, we don't have enough men that are working at the nail salon. Clearly, this nail salon is discriminatory in their hiring practices. It couldn't be because men just don't want to do nails. I mean, come on, guys. This is nuts. I can't believe we're here. But at the same time, we could have seen this coming. This is just the latest attempt to virtue signal and look woke. And it's probably not going to, if we're being realistic here, this is probably going to go nowhere. They're still going to hire the most qualified candidate because there'll be too much backlash. There will be too many people who will not take a flight on United Airlines or any airline for that matter. If not for the vaccine passports, certainly because they don't have the most qualified pilot. So I don't know what to say anymore, y'all. I don't really know what to say, but here we are in 2021, and you got these corporations bending over backwards for these mobs and for political correctness, and so they can look woke and hire people based on genitalia and skin color, not because of them being the most qualified candidate. But I digress. Anyway, let me hear what you guys got to say. Sound off in the comments, like, share, subscribe. Follow me on all the social media accounts. Follow my Telegram account. It is t.me real Mike Nificent. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.